In Primal, you can actually have cheese. If you're paleo completely, then you're probably not gonna put the cheese in this, but this is chicken Parmesan stuffed summer squash. Summer squash is basically zucchini and yellow squash. There's a couple other ones that you can find. They're not particularly common, but you can use those as well. The flavors are slightly different, but for the most part, they're pretty tender when you cook them, or when they're uncooked, honestly. You can eat them raw if you want. Unlike winter squash, like butternut or acorn or anything like that, pumpkin, you really can't eat those raw. So this is chicken Parmesan stuffed summer squash, and this is, I think I made this one up. I don't have a source for this. So we've got a yellow squash. We're going to cut it in half. We're going to scoop out the seeds. You can use a spoon. You can also sometimes use a knife if you want. I'll show you on the next one. You can scoop out all the seeds here. If you want to do it this way, then use a spoon. Sometimes that comes out a little bit easier. So we're gonna, this particular recipe says it makes 2, so I'm gonna do 2 squashes. Usually what I do is I actually make more than that, and I just double, triple, quadruple the recipe to have extra. So we're going to put these in the oven at 375 with some salt and pepper on them, and you can rub some coconut oil. I often don't. And you just put them in the oven, and then we're gonna work on the second part. Okay, for our chicken Parmesan stuffing, we're going to add some coconut oil to our pan, and then add 1 small onion and a few cloves of garlic. And add our chicken breast, pre-cooked chicken breast. I'm going to put in some Italian seasoning. Salt. And pepper. Now we're going to add 1 small can of tomato sauce, or you can make your own tomato sauce if you want. And put that over low heat and let that simmer for about 5 minutes. Okay, so this is all mixed up, and your squash has been in the oven for around 15 minutes. And we're just going to load each of them with some of the meat mixture. I didn't specifically say so, but really the best squashes you can get are larger ones, obviously, so you can fit more filling in them. We're going to add some cheese on top. If you're doing Primal, paleo, I guess cheese is probably not on your menu. This is mozzarella, but otherwise Parmesan would work since it is Parmesan. But I bought mozzarella. And then you broil them on low. It says on high, but I find that it goes a little bit too fast and burns the top. So you're going to broil them on, you can do high or low, for probably about 5 minutes, and melt the cheese on it, and that's going to be it.